Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Neighborhood Watch. And in this series, we are exposing the crime and corruption going on in the community, one neighborhood at a time. This could be going on in your neighborhood. This could be going on in my neighborhood. Hopefully it's not going on in your neighborhood. And welcome back to the channel, guys. It's good to have you here. You know the drill. I'm using my Murder, She Wrote deck, which is a deck I created that contains over 200 keywords that will help us solve murder, crime, corruption, bribery, extortion, and homicide going on in the community. For clarification today, I am using the Vice Versa Tarot cards by Massimiliano Filodoro and Linnea Witherstone. Artwork by David Corsi. For more information, there's a QR code there. You would have to scan that in to get publisher information. So guys, let's go ahead and split the deck. I'm going to take the bottom half and see what comes out. All right. Neighborhood Watch Spirit, what do you want to expose? What's going on in the community? What's going on in the neighborhoods that you want to talk about today? I hear my neighbor's dog barking. Someone said no. I think that came out in a few readings back, if not the last reading I did. Tell me about this, Spirit. What is going on here? We have a domestic abuser. Someone likes younger women here. Someone... Oh, we have multiple timelines. So, the FBI could be involved. Someone's stepbrother is coming up here. And we have a teacher. All right, a few more here, Spirit. What's going on? Let's expose what is going on here. Something with a mobile phone. Neighborhood Watch Spirit, what's going on? What do you want to expose? I have room for one more card. We have a time traveler. Charlie Chaplin's The Time Traveler film. Oh, there's the campus again, and we have a psychological abuse. Okay. Well, for the sake of time, I do not have room nor time to read those cards. Under the deck, we have data masking. So, just to go over what we have so far. Someone said no here. We have a domestic abuser. Someone likes younger women. We could be dealing with multiple timelines. The FBI may be involved. In this case, we have a stepbrother, a teacher, a mobile phone, and Charlie Chaplin's The Time Traveler film, which really is just, it's not even a B-roll. Someone captured a quote-unquote time traveler from the future in the past, so around the 20s or 30s. Interestingly enough, the question is, was she carrying a mobile phone or was it a hearing aid? And we have mobile phone here. So there could be some data that's being reviewed. I was going to say removed. Yeah. With the data masking and someone running a background check underneath the deck here. We also had the incel card. So I'm going to leave that there for now. And let's go ahead and start clarifying these cards. Come on out. All right. Tell me about, someone said no here. Who said no, Spirit? Who is this person that said no? We have the Tower in reverse here. Tell me about said no. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. Tell me about said no. Eight of Wands reversed. Locked communication. Or someone didn't want to wait for the surprise here, but with the Tower in reverse, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands reversed. Someone here jumped the gun somehow, or there's a rush of misdirected energy is how I feel. But someone said no in order to avoid a disaster here. So it is kind of like someone said no in order to prevent something else from happening. That's what it looks like. Now, I don't know who this person is. We'll have to see. Tell me about domestic abuser. Who is this domestic abuser that we are exposing today? Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Someone that is guilty. Someone got caught here being a domestic abuser. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this domestic abuser. Star in reverse. Could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This is not a good person. They're very jaded, very cynical, very pessimistic. Tell me about this domestic abuser. Yeah. Strength in reverse. Definitely. Someone got caught for domestic abuse here, for sure. Someone is guilty of this. The cards are 100% on. Those are all the cards I would need to convict someone with tarot cards, if it's possible to do that. Tell me about likes younger women. Who is this person that likes younger women? A pickup artist, the Magician in reverse. PUA. Tell me about likes younger women. They're a manipulator for sure. Ton of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. This is someone that could go outside of their marriage, relationships, or someone that's been exiled from a long-term relationship here. Tell me about likes younger women. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is my Hypocrite card. They want the other person, they expect the other person to bend the knee kind of thing. Three of Cups reversed. Partying, drinking too much, fake friends, gossiping behind people's backs. Just overall, just a douchebag, really is what I'm getting. Whoever this likes younger women is, you're dealing with the cream of the crop when it comes to douchebags from those cards. So tell me about these multiple timelines here. Tell me about these multiple timelines. I believe this is, man, in this deck, it looks like the King of Swords, but I think this is the Queen of Swords. So I really do get a police officer here. Could be a female police officer or someone in law enforcement. Tell me about multiple timelines. This could be someone that's, you know, looking at the facts and the details. Multiple timelines with regards to telling the truth about when someone was resting, when someone was sleeping, when someone was doing nothing. And you can see in this card there's fires in the background. So tell me about these multiple timelines. What are we investigating here with these multiple timelines? Libra's energy is coming up pretty strong here. Temperance. Yeah, there's, I'm hearing the word cohesion or coming together. Oh yeah, the domestic abuser is coming up here. So looking at multiple timelines when it comes to this domestic abuser. Typically the Queen of Swords is someone that speaks the truth. So of course this could be someone that is giving their account of when they were resting, sleeping, relaxing, on vacation, and this domestic abuser was on the scene. But one thing's for sure, he was around at some point. He or she, I said he, but I just, based on the feeling that I'm getting with this energy. Tell me about FBI. Tell me about the FBI here. Tell me about the FBI. Whew, 9 of Swords reversed. Okay. Tell me about the FBI here. Page of Swords reversed. Ooh, they're spying on someone. They are, I was going to say, trolling someone. This could be like harassment or they're not rushing in. This could be like a stakeout of some kind where they're just watching. Someone is being heavily surveilled here. Tell me about the FBI. It could be like some kind of like, you know, where like all the FBI surround a building or a house or a structure and they just kind of, it's like hurry up and wait and then spy kind of thing. Tell me about the FBI here. This could be also a lot of interrogation. 9 of Wands in reverse. So I don't know who the Knight of Wands in reverse is. It's coming up under the FBI here. But typically the Knight of Wands reverse is like a player sitting on their head. So if someone was gallivanting around, being adventurous, having fun, they're not doing shit right now. Okay. I'm also getting like trolling here. Someone could be getting trolled heavily. Tell me about the stepbrother. Like someone's phone could be blowing up here. Or they could be getting a lot of calls from the FBI. Tell me about the stepbrother. Tell me about the stepbrother. 2 of Swords reverse. Stepbrother made a decision here. Okay, or the stepbrother is giving someone the silent treatment. So this is coercion. Tell me about the stepbrother. In other words, the stepbrother's not saying shh. Okay, the stepbrother is this domestic abuser here. So that's who we're dealing with. And also they're appearing on these multiple timelines. Tell me about the stepbrother here. Tell me about the stepbrother. I don't know who any of these people are. If someone knows. Yeah, the moon. There's a secret. The secret has to do with a message or a confirmation here regarding unhealthy competition, fighting, etc., which would be sort of like the abuse. Okay, so yeah, the stepbrother is not saying anything here, it looks like, but definitely knows what the secret is. The stepbrother can confirm a lot of these things, is what it looks like to me, that's going on with this domestic abuser. If not, they are the domestic abuser. Tell me about the teacher here. Who is the teacher in this situation? Tell me about this teacher. Dead. Murdered, stabbed in the back, betrayed, painful ending. Tell me about the teacher. This could be someone that because I'm getting someone here was like stabbed multiple times and then thrown into the water or something. 7. Oh, we have the chariot, the back of the chariot here. Interesting. This could be a water effort, search. I'm seeing this as like ice. I don't know if you can see that. Like something that tell me about the teacher. Page of Coins or Ace of Coins reverse. Very unhealthy here. A rejection of some kind or a missed opportunity. Now the police could be involved, or the teacher is involved with the police or was. I'm really getting like someone was dragged here pretty badly. Someone's body could be underwater where there's ice. This could be a small waterway or a large waterway. I do feel like there's vehicles that have that are rushing around in that area. I don't know why I'm hearing water pollution. Okay, there's a teacher here that is not. Either they've been unalived, betrayed, stabbed in the back somehow. Something bad happened to this teacher. Tell me about a mobile phone. Four of Pentacles. The security. This is some sort of security here or a locked phone. Tell me about a mobile phone here. Okay, there we go. The FBI is searching or spying or looking for this mobile phone. Yeah, here we go. The FBI is on to this mobile phone here. They're looking for it, or they I'm also getting someone's mobile phone is tapped here. It's bugged for sure. There's the FBI's listening in. That's what I was getting, the internet trolls. All right, so someone's phone is tapped here for sure. Yeah. Yep. Tell me about Charlie Chaplin's The Time Traveler film. Tell me about Charlie Chaplin. Why is that here? Tell me about Charlie Chaplin's The Time Traveler film. Oh. Likes younger women, the pickup artist. Okay. Tell me about Charlie Chaplin's The Time Traveler film. So someone's name could be Charlie, Charles. Okay, the mobile phone, the locked phone, the phone that's been hacked or tapped belongs to the pickup artist that likes younger women, the douchebag, the cream of the crop of douchebags, Four of Wands. Left the home for more freedom. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, someone's phone is tapped here. This could be someone's stepbrother. Okay. Or this is a stepbrother. Okay. Someone is the domestic abuser here. Now, this teacher may have been unalive. This could be someone that was involved with the domestic abuser that said no. Multiple timelines are coming up here. Right now, the phone is what's being investigated. I don't really feel like they found the body yet. It doesn't feel to me like they have, although I would search like rivers and waterways that have ice, that have the ice kind of breaking up on them, because that's where I see this might have been a stabbing victim. Okay. I also do see a vehicle involved here. So it could be that the vehicle was pushed into the water. The vehicle was driven into the water or something, and there it rests. Okay. The body could also be stuck underneath the water. It's weighed down somehow. Hasn't come up to the surface yet. That's why these multiple timelines are being investigated when it comes to this domestic abuser. All right. So this is an ongoing investigation. The detectives out there that watch my channel will probably have a pretty good idea of what this is pertaining to, or they would have some idea, maybe, if this is an ongoing case or something that just popped up on their radar. So anyway, guys, this is what I have for today. I hope this reading does help someone out there. Keep searching, keep looking. I really hope that whoever was betrayed here gets justice, okay? Looks like it was a pretty gruesome attack. The stepbrother definitely knows something, okay? That's why their phone is being watched. Every time this person goes out, and they're being surveilled heavily. So that's what it looks like to me. All right, guys. So thanks for watching and take care.